A fool or a broke person.
Yep.
Real broke.
I don't care if you got a mortgage. You got to mortgage your house off, sell it, get a real lawyer.
But here's the thing for me: when Sammy, Barry, and Mark were all hitting 60, 70 home runs, it was gravy. A lot of jerseys was sold, stands was filled.
Yeah.
Besides them, there were a lot of scrub dudes who were also on steroids. You moved the fences in. There was ERAs are over 4, and I come from the era of Nolan Ryan, Steve Carltons, the Tom Seavers, the Doc Goodens. Right. When ERAs were under 1.8 and 2.3, that's a great picture to me. You giving up four runs a game, you suck.
Well,
and that's what they turned baseball into.
Yeah, you just added, like, when you just talked about moving fences and stuff like that, and not too long ago, I'm going to throw a name out there for you guys. You remember a guy named Brady Anderson?
Yes, sir.
This was a leadoff hitter. I believe he's with the Baltimore Orioles. This was a guy that clubbed out 50 or 51 home runs in 1 year.
Yep. Light hitting dude.
Right, exactly. I have never heard this guy before. All of a sudden, this guy's bombing out first. That's when it was apparent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You had second basemen going from, guys who had a little bit of power. They jacked 10, 15 home runs. Now, Jeff Kent got 40 home runs. Not that he was ever mentioned, but I know his numbers jumped crazily.
Right. So, it's just really crazy, man, how people, some people will actually, deny that the use of steroids in certain players when it's apparent to anybody that has, a functioning brain. I mean, it's just crazy. Like I said, my thing is, like, the thing that sticks out with Clemens, you get more dominant as time goes by.
Mm-hmm.
And into your 40s, in your early 40s, you're still blowing people away with this 95, 96-mile heater. You're not becoming a finesse pitcher. You're still a power pitcher. You're blowing people away.
Or painting, guys who throw hard, they learn to paint the corners, and occasionally they still can get up in the 90 range, but not the blazing heat that they once had.
Right.
In sports in general, everybody is looking for an edge. To say they're not enhancing for any sport, they're fools.
Yeah.
Unless you have an Olympic test, you'll never know.
Also, just me, when I was a super baseball fan, a pure game to me was a great game. I remember my grandfather took me to a Met game. They either played the Cubs or the Cardinals, and it was like in the middle of the season. It was they were fighting for the pennant. And, because the Cardinals and Cubs, they were both in the National League East at the time, and they both were pretty, the Mets, Cardinals, and the Cubs were the three good teams in that division. And Ron Darling pitched, and it was a tight game. There were plays where balls were hit hard, but somebody ran and caught the ball. They wound up winning 1-0. And it was a home run that Darryl couldn't catch. It just went over his glove. And he jumped high for it, and that was an exciting game for me. 1-0. And Darling pitched like most of the game. I think it was it either was a complete game or he went into the 8th inning, and the other pitcher it was a complete game. Pitchers don't pitch complete games anymore. They got pitch counts.
Right.
Don Sutton said, these guys are little girls. He said, pitch count. He said, I'm trying to go 7, 8 innings. He said, every time out.
Oh, well. Yeah, man. See, that is... Well, the times have changed, obviously. Not necessary for the better. So,
all right. Much baseball talk is putting me to sleep. They never say why cheating or.
Thank you for your brutal honesty right
or
there,
having
man.
coke parties.
I think I might have to mute his mic right now.
Yeah.
Boring sport. The end.
Oh man, we just talking about the Roger Clemens thing. Relax, buddy. Okay, we're not talking about Roger's
entertaining because he's a piece of shit.
Okay, relax over there, DK. Yes.
my finger's on that button, but no. What I was going to say is Major League Baseball created this atmosphere. You did nothing back then, so now you can't scream foul when you also had a hand and you reaped the benefits. Now, he didn't do it with integrity. Yes, he did. He's trying to be the best.
The Major League Baseball only acted because the media got wind of it, and they just wanted to. That's it. If the media didn't make it a scoop, nobody would care about steroids.
Yep.
It's a trend. It's a trend. They always have cheating in sports. They always will. They'll find something new.
Yeah, just like Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. The man with the most hits in baseball is not in the Hall of Fame. His name was Charlie Hustle. He's not in the Hall of Fame.
Well, don't be gambling.
I mean, there you go.
He gambled after his playing career.
Wait till cybernetics become mainstream in 100 years. Watch how many football players going to be cheating. I ain't know I couldn't get that metal leg.
Yeah, right.
Owe me.
True story right there, you know?
All it is. Everybody's looking for an edge.